Good morning, everyone. It's Transformers the show. We're going to do a quick SDCC. All the reveals, we've got them here. We'll do the intro, get into that. I've got coffee instead of beer because it's Saturday morning. Ooh, breaking news. Straight to the breaking news. Let's do this. San Diego Comicon's up. Hasbro had this. I think it was during the night. We might have been asleep. Early this morning. So, let's go through all the reveals.
So, as Paul just said, they did a live pulse stream thing. And the first 15 odd minutes of it were about Transformers. So these were everything they went through pretty much that we're going to go through. So we have already seen the core class Bumblebee movie Starscream. So that was the first thing they talked about. That's what's going to be coming. They revealed the concept art Bumblebee movie Decepticon Frenzy, which we've already had Rumble. Rumble is blue and Frenzy is black and red, as you can see. It says it on the box. And I don't know who posed this. I don't know who decided that. What will really sell it? But there you go.
It's like me getting up every day to look after my kids.
Oh, do I have to?
I'm alive still.
Everything hurts. Pain. Anyway, so we got shown that. The reactivate Bumblebee that was in the 2-pack that was very hard to pick up. It just sold out pretty much everywhere. That is being re-released as a single figure, apparently at normal retail, I believe. So for those people who did want to pick it up, didn't maybe want the Starscream, you're going to get a chance to get that again. I assume at some point we'll get the Starscream as well. And the Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron was also revealed. There are some more pictures later on, but all I thought when I looked at this was legs. Just lots of legs there.
I think it looks good.
He's got legs.
It does look good.
How to use them.
He's like strutting around in his thigh-high boots.
Naughty. And then this was one that a lot of people got excited about because it's the collaborative agent. It's Knight Rider, basically. Let's be honest, but this is Knight Rider. So it's Autobot Agent Knight. And there's quite a lot of photos of this scattered through as we go through the stream. I don't mind the robot mode.
Yeah.
Bringing back the old G1, front of the car, chest.
Yeah, love that. What is it? What mold is it? Is it a new one?
I don't know. I don't remember them saying anything on the stream, and I was running around trying to. Hey, Mick. I don't remember them saying if this came from an actual existing mold or if this was a new one. But I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like it might have come from maybe the Datsuns or something, just because of the chest, the chest boobs. But it has actual pop-up headlights as well. So
it has got lights.
You're selling it immediately, aren't you? Yeah.
Actual lights.
I don't think it's got actual. Has it got lights in it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it does. I didn't see anything about that, but it's definitely got the pop-up headlights.
Is it a real car?
Yeah, you buy it, and that's what it is. You can try. Anyway, then we went on to the pipeline reveal. So this is what's in the pipeline. So these are things that are going to be coming up that some are new, some aren't. So we're getting a repack of Cosmos because obviously, a lot of people missed out on it for some reason. They just seem to all disappear. We are getting a G2 breakdown. So if you were collecting those G2 bots for your Stunticons, you are going to be able to get breakdown. I do quite like the colors on that, so I'll probably buy that. We are getting Origin Bumblebee repack. This is going to be a retail item. I think was the first one more of an exclusive, and this is going to be like just out there in retail, so you can get it.
I think the first one was the buzzworthy one, wasn't it? And it was really popular. And it's really nice that they're recognizing that, the best way to build up, some popularity with the fans is just re-releasing. It doesn't have to be bigger and better all the time. It's just re-release the ones that people regret not being able to get.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. It's not
Exactly.
It's not rocket science.
No.
So we are also getting a Legacy Armada Wheeljack, which there was that 2-pack, wasn't there? They called it Shattered Glass, but it was like the Evil Hot Rod and or Evil Rodimus, whatever they called it, and like Evil Sideswipe, Armada Sideswipe. Anyway, I think they'll use that mold and they'll just recolor it so that it's the Armada Wheeljack. We're getting Ramjet as a single release at normal retail, at least in America, so hopefully over here as well. So that'll be cool. I can get that to go with my Dirge. Then we just need Thrust re-released, and everyone's a winner. We're getting Tarn again as just a repack. Okay. I mean,
we haven't enough.
But, you know, how many Tarn molds have we got going on?
Once you get the Black Mamba one, it's so good. It's so cheap.
You know what?
I'm in comparison.
The TFN, if any of the sellers have any of that, because it's quite cheap, wasn't it? Was it about £25 or something? Oh, your sound's gone, Paul.
Oh, sorry. Is it back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah, £25.
Yeah, I mean, that's dirt cheap, considering how good everybody says it is. Galaxy Shuttle is getting a re-release, and again, it's going to be a wider retail release, whereas the original one was more difficult to pick up. And again, quite a lot of people missed out. And then Overcharge. So this is Overcharge, which is Legacy Blitzwing with a new head and a new deco. So this is based on the Diaclone toy that existed before Transformers existed and was in kind of these colors. So so for people who like their Diaclone, that'll be quite exciting for them to pick up, I would imagine. Then we got some more actual kind of pictures and in-hand stuff of these figures. So that's the Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron. That's his tank
I'm going to get this.
Is that because you have an emotional connection now you've actually watched the film, you swine?
I can even confirm
Anyway, spoilers. He turns into a tank. Nobody saw that coming. This is new information. So we got that, and then they had it in their little studio.
It's really small.
It does look very small, doesn't it? Yeah,
it's like it's on the
phone. I like this. I like the look of this. So I've not really been into these Gamer Edition figures, but this Ratchet looks awesome. So this is from the War for Cybertron Studio Series line of figures. This is a Voyager size, and this is Gamer Edition Autobot Ratchet. He comes with his little medic weapon that you got in the game. So when you were playing multiplayer, you can heal your teammates. And he comes with a giant, massive axe because he's a medic. So, you know, he needs an axe.
Sever the limb.
Yeah,
it's the only way you live.
Quick amputations. He's only got a headache. Sever it. Anyway, I think it looks good. I hope it is good. I like the design, and of course, we'll be getting an Ironhide. If we're getting a Ratchet, you know we're getting an Ironhide at some point. Yeah, it's inevitable. But yeah, it looks pretty good. So I think that one will go on to the want list. And there's the vehicle mode. Looks all right. I don't mind that. Bit of storage as well. Which, if storage is clip it to the vehicle and that storage, I suppose it's not really, is it? But you know what I mean. Anyway,
so it's been a really good line, though, hasn't it? You're on the whole, you know. I think, you know,
Studio Series or the War for Cybertron ones.
The War for Cybertron. The War for Cybertron. I think we started off a bit shaky, didn't we? And I think they couldn't get the balance right between the alt mode and the robot. But I think as we move through, you know, Sideswipe was a bit better. Ratchet looks excellent. You know, Ironhide will be good again.
Oh no, that was from the Bumblebee movie, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
Anyway, we already know the Prime's coming, but again, they talked about it. Now, one thing they said was on the stream, obviously a lot of places sold out, and we commented about that last night when we had Chris McFeely on. But actually, they made a point of saying they are getting more out there. People will be able to get this. Cool. Don't panic. So they do recognize that obviously it's sold out everywhere. It must be the same in the US. So there will be enough for everyone was basically what they were trying to get across. And they just had some nice pictures of obviously how they came up with the box art, which we all commented on. How good that is. Yeah, and then I mean we've seen loads of photos of this yesterday, so I won't dwell on it too much. There's a lot of stuff out there, but it does look good. You see it like that with a proper size trailer. It just excitement really builds. Excitement does build. So hopefully everybody who wants one will be able to get one. I'm probably not. It never works out like that, but hopefully. And then they started talking about the exclusives. So there's going to be this. This is the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series pack, which did have a proper name, which I have found now. It's just called Multi-Pack. So it's Optimus Prime, Jetfire, RC, Elita 1, and Chromia. So it's the Studio Series type figures of these. So it's like getting 3 core class, a big leader class, and a Voyager class, I guess.
Yeah.
All in one pack.
£300.
You know, I don't think they mentioned prices. It's strange, that, isn't it? Show the people the lovely shiny things, but don't tell them how much they cost. That is the way.
Do you think you might show it, but do you think Jetfire will come apart and you'll be able to add some bits to Prime, or do you reckon they are standalone figures?
I think it's a reissue, isn't it? It looks like, I don't know what, I think I know that. The Blackbird is a reissue of a previous one, or they knew?
I thought, but did they do the one where he joins up as a special pack rather than the mainline release? I don't remember from the stream whether they said that they do combine. I would like to think they would. Oh, it does. Look. Hey.
Oh, nice.
Hey. It's almost like
that makes it worth. That makes it worth suddenly the pack, doesn't it?
The £300, yeah.
You can have Optimus Prime to wear Jetfire's corpse for a while, and then if you remember, he just shrugs it off as he's walking. It's like, right, I'm done with you now. You're dead.
The skin of my friend.
Oh, Michael Bay. They showed off the Mayhem Attack Squad pack, the final one with Ruckus and Bludgeon again, and had a little chat about that. I think Chris McFeely asked yesterday about whether the weapon can attach to the front, and I think it does. So, yeah, a bit like Crankcase, who we had previously.
Beachcomber.
Beachcomber as well, yeah. So, yeah, we've seen these. We know. I still don't put the guns on the arm. It's Bludgeon. Put the guns on his back, for God's sake. You heathens. But Ruckus is the one I'm most excited about in that 2-pack. But I think they both look good. So I will, of course, buy them because I'm a mark. Right. Dino King, we saw you last night as well. We showed that on our stream and we talked about that. This, I think it comes up later on as well. They said this is going to be available at the Hasbro PulseCon because they're having their own convention, aren't they? Speak of which, here he is. September the 13th is Hasbro PulseCon 2024, wherever it is in America. I'm guessing at their headquarters. And this will be one of the things, exclusive sets you can pick up from there. Although I'm sure they'll sell it everywhere else as well eventually.
They do like selling things, don't they?
They do. So it's almost like they want to make money.
Yeah. Damn profiters. So it's a proper convention, is it? Or is it just a...
It's all Hasbro stuff, isn't it? I mean, it's all the Hasbro brands, so it's not just Transformers, obviously, but yeah, I mean, basically, it's like their own corporate convention. Come and see all our toys, and then order them and buy them.
They do it. They do it over the course of normally 2 days, don't they?
Yeah.
Every brand gets an hour, and they'll do the upcoming releases and stuff.
Yeah,
they split it over 2 days last year, didn't they? Because Hugh did the presenting, didn't they?
Yeah, Hugh. Yeah, I think that was for the video. I think this is the Hasbro PulseCon is more of it like a little convention thing that people can go to. Because I remember people being invited to it, like YouTube influencers and the like. Not myself, but proper ones. And they got to go and they got to have a look. There's also the collaborative stuff that we're getting. So we showed a bit of this last night. This is the Autobot Triple T Cup with Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck. And there's some more photos of this from the convention later on, but this is what it looks like if you've been collecting these and you're into your Joes.
I do like it. Loads. It makes me want to get all
Sergeant
of them.
Slaughter. Lucas will want me to buy this just because it's got a Sergeant Slaughter figure in it and he can use it with his wrestlers.
You should buy it.
you should spend £120 on it.
Do it.
Totally won't take the mickey. And then we've already seen the Party Wallop, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collaborative one, which you of course can buy multiple of, so you can have 4 of them and all the turtles.
2 weeks, I think it's released.
Yeah, not that long, is it? That'll be available at that PulseCon. And then, of course, they talked again about Knight Rider. Now, I don't know if that light actually lights up. I really hope it does. Or if that's just, like a bit of a light piping trick of the light.
Bisto said it does. Bisto says it.
Does it?
Oh, and it has sounds as well.
Beautiful. Well, this is going to have to be... I might buy this just for my brother because he used to be a massive Knight Rider fan. And I think as much as he'd find it weird, me buying him this, I think he'd appreciate it.
It's the most 80s thing I've ever seen in my life.
So 80s.
That turns into kit.
Hoff Hobbies must be absolutely ecstatic right now. Then we had this other breaking news. JT Prime 17, whose rumors tend to be correct. He's pointed out that apparently Studio Series Commander for next year will be a 2-pack of the remaining 86 Constructicons, Longhaul and Hook. Third Studio Series 86 Commander in a row after Magnus and Prime. So, yeah. A 2-pack, which Chris McFeely, you made a comment about that last night on our live stream, didn't he? So, it's like he knew, like he looked into the future. And then... Oh, sorry, go on.
No. I was just going to say, the $1 million question then is, if that's the Commander and they're the last 2, when are we going to get the first 4?
Well, they're supposed to be out starting from I think it's supposed to be the first quarter of 2025 that we get them, as I think 2 of them are deluxes and 2 of them voyages. Somebody in the chat might be able to correct me on that. But yeah, we've already had those leaks previously and put them on, but who knows, by the end of next year we could have a full set of Constructicons, maybe with articulation in the arms this time. Anyway, Skybound have won awards for their comic book series, which I know Pete you read and Jamie reads. I need to start buying some of them as well. I need to catch up. I think I'll get the trade paperbacks once they're out. But everybody I know who's read these seems to love them. So they won Best Continuing Series and Best Writer Artist, which is Daniel Warren Johnson is the author. And is he the artist as well? That's fantastic.
He is indeed.
Both. Yeah. So if you're watching, Daniel, and you're probably not, but if you are, we'd love to have you come and have a chat with us about these Skybound comics. I'll even start reading them just in honor of that. And
congratulations.
Oh, and congratulations, of course. And then anyway, there's that G.I. Joe figure again that was on display. Very
I love the head sculpt. Do you know what? They've done quite a good job of it.
I like the USA bit. Just don't know why. It looks really cool. Reminds me a bit of Starcom.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you said that last night as well, didn't you? And it does. It has those Starcom vibes. Bring back Starcom as well. And as always, it's got a backpack thing. I'm assuming that at least one of the little 3 3/4 inch figures can sit in there, because that tends to be how they do it. But you could just leave them all in the packaging like they have them there, because that looks quite nice too.
Look, solid feet base due to backpack.
That thing should not be falling over. And you get a Sergeant Slaughter, and you get what did I say his name was again? Was it Leatherhead? I think Leatherhead. I'm not a G.I. Joe. Look at the mustache on that bloke, though. Look at that. That is fierce. That's got Burt Reynolds energy going on there. Right. And then the more random thing. So Transformers are doing... Hasbro is doing a Transformers cross with Converse collaboration. Designs, logos, and colors featured in several Converse shoes. I've got the names of the different types of shoes, but I mean, you can guess which one's which. So you've got All-Star Bumblebee Shift Ox, which I'm guessing is these. I hope we can get these over in the UK. Sometimes these things tend to be US things, but like places like Zavvi tend to get this stuff in. They did with the last Transformers shoes that I remember. There's also Chuck Taylor All-Star 1V, Chuck Taylor All-Star 2V, and Chuck Taylor All-Star Optimus Prime, and finally Chuck Taylor... Oh, no, not Chuck Taylor, just Transformers Cybertron. CBY is actually what it says, because, you don't have to put this whole word.
Who's Chuck Taylor? It looks good, whoever Chuck Taylor is.
I have no idea. This is something to do with shoes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm not that educated about shoes. Yeah, cheers, Chuck. I appreciate it.
These are a little bit more understated, aren't they? A little bit more on the cash side.
You could wear these out business style, couldn't you?
There's some of these are quite nice, and like you just said, you could wear these and probably not raise too many eyebrows. Those when you got Megatron on one side, Optimus on the other.
They look quite cool. Yeah.
I think just by the size, these are more for the kiddies. The only thing is, like, do a lot of kids know that as Bumblebee now? Because like the movie Bumblebee is kind of overtaken for kids, I would guess, the G1 Bumblebee. But anyway, it's there. And I quite like these ones with the Decepticons on one side.
They might just be for smaller humans, not kids. Maybe like Jamie, Alexis, those sort of sizes.
Vertically challenged. We don't hold anything against them.
Guzzy says Chuck Taylor was a legendary basketball player.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Guzzy. Before my time. Cybertronian writing, I don't know. It probably says "Till all are one" or something like that on the back.
Or "Make American Great Again." On Jazz that time.
Oh dear. Anyway, just clip the ear. Right. And there is the kind of official product shots of the collaborative Agent Knight Rider. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't particularly look like.
It's like an alternator.
Yeah, it has those vibes definitely. But you know, you gotta get it at some point. If you see it, you just go, "Oh, that does look cool," and it's gonna have to be bought. Yeah. So, and that was it. That's all of it. We managed to condense that into 20 minutes. I think that's pretty good, especially after last night. So, yeah, those were the reveals so far from SDCC. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more today/tonight and have to jump on again tomorrow.
Back on again. Someone said that we've been to bed. We have been to bed. If you didn't see the show last night, we had Chris McFeely on. We went through Pete's and Jamie's experiences of Transformers 1. So it was our first reaction to it. There's no spoilers, but yeah, go and check that out if you haven't already. But Andy, thanks so much for doing the news.
No problem.
Sensational and sensual as ever. And Pete for joining us, just being handsome. You've done a great job. Right, thanks everyone. Tune in to us on Friday night. We'll see you then. Bye bye.